This story had been in the back of my mind for a couple of years or more, instigated by my own experience of prostate cancer and of conducting active surveillance for 10 years prior to the operation. It's a bit of a warts and all story concerning my experience in the months that followed the operation. Hopefully some of this information will prepare the reader in some way should they, in future, face a similar experience. I was also influenced by my involvement for over 10 years with the Department of Veteran Affairs, DVA, as a men's health peer educator, MHPE, presenting information to ex-service organisations on health and well-being and talking to men about their health, especially prostate issues. I have also been involved for over 4 years with the Prostate Cancer Foundation Australia, PCFA, as a men's health ambassador speaker, delivering presentations on prostate health and well-being to a wide variety of public and private organisations. Delivering these talks to these organisations gave me the privilege of talking to individual men who, having had the prostate operation, thought they just needed to talk things over. And maybe these talks provided them with their first opportunity to do so. And, of course, there was Movember. For the previous 3 years, with a team of fellow bros, growing the Mo to raise funds, increase public awareness around prostate cancer, and to encourage men to take care of their health and well-being. Then there is the local Bayside Kingston Prostate Cancer Support Group, where I was further privileged to meet men who had their own experiences and treatments, the good, the bad, and the ugly. All these connections and experiences were bubbling away in my mind, but I was not really sure what exactly I would have to say or contribute to men's understanding about prostate cancer. For every man who's diagnosed with prostate cancer, each will have a different prognosis. A man's treatment will be influenced accordingly by his age, genetic background, general health, and whatever stage the cancer has reached. The level of the prostate-specific antigen, PSA, that is present in his blood sample will also be a factor, along with anything that the digital rectal examination reveals, as well as the results from any biopsy of the prostate. All these matters will need to be considered in relation to treatment. So, it is a matter of having the right attitude and mindset towards your own health and well-being, not just for your own sake, but for your family too. There is also the ripple effect that comes from having been diagnosed with prostate cancer that affects your partner and family. As I've always stated at the many talks I have given over the years, make visiting your doctor a normal part of your life. Develop a relationship with him or her. Get your figures done regularly. This means your blood pressure, cholesterol levels, glucose levels, diabetes, plus your weight, waist measurement. If you have a family history of prostate disease, it is my opinion that you should have your PSA levels and free to total PSA checked once you reach the age of 40. This will give you a baseline from which you can monitor your PSA levels. If you have no family history of prostate disease, it is generally considered that 50 years of age is the appropriate starting point for annual PSA checks, along with a digital rectal examination to check the condition of the prostate and rectal area. Taking care of your health and well-being includes exercising regularly and observing your food intake, energy in, energy out, as this affects your weight. You also need to watch your alcohol intake and stop smoking. Reduce your saturated fat intake, make sure you eat plenty of fruit and vegetables, complex carbohydrates, i.e. not processed stuff, and lean protein. It is important to have a varied diet and, of course, drink plenty of water to keep hydrated. And most importantly, keep your stress levels to a minimum.